Persuasion, the powers of good and evil. We are going to be talking about the various techniques and the various ways that we form our arguments to persuade somebody, to persuade an audience to do something. First, we're going to be talking about two aspects of persuasion. One is Monroe's motivated sequence, and the other are types of organization. And there's one particular type of organizational structure that is most commonly used for persuasion. When a lot of people think of persuasion, they may think of manipulation. And of course, persuasion is manipulation, and manipulation is persuasion. But like I said earlier, it's the powers of good and evil. You persuade somebody to do something nearly every day. You most commonly will see persuasion in advertising. And of course, the more sophisticated the advertisement, the more subtle the persuasion is in that. But we do persuasion every day. And so you're going to recognize when we're talking about Monroe's motivated sequence, it's familiar as you do this all the time. So the information about Monroe's motivated sequence is taken from Public Speaking for College and Career, both the 11th and 10th editions. Monroe's motivated sequence is a series of steps designed to propel a listener toward accepting the speaker's proposition, designed to propel the audience, designed to propel the receiver, whatever that sender's proposition is. 5 steps to Monroe's motivated sequence: attention, need, satisfaction, visualization, and action. Attention, just like an attention getter during a presentation, during the introduction, you are first introducing that particular topic to your audience. Fun fact, or just a fact, testimony, like a quote, a narrative, an example. Attention. You are bringing to your audience's attention for the first time, maybe, your particular topic. You're making this relevant to that particular audience. Need. Why is what you are telling them you would like them to do a problem? Why does this have to happen? You're explaining that issue clearly, and most importantly, you're telling your audience, you're showing your audience why this is important. Why, for example, do you need to have a lighted diffuser with essential oils? Why do you need to write with a green pen instead of writing with a black pen or a little pencil? So you are explaining why this is a need. Satisfaction. This is where you're telling the solution. You're introducing it, you're supporting it, you're going to have a huge amount of your research there. You're showing how that solution works. So for example, there's a need to really make your handwriting, your handprinting pop. You want it to look better and different. Not having a handwriting or handprinting that looks amazing, it's going to dull you to everybody else. But if you have something that's making your handwriting pop, then this is going to be great. This is going to work. You're going to be able to show satisfaction. Visualization. Imagine how popular you will be using green ink or buying and getting a diffuser with essential oils and light. So visualization is outcomes from the solution. What will happen if this solution is fulfilled? Action. You have to know what you want your audience to do. Persuasion is not informing. You have to know that you want them to do something. It's the direct request of your audience. There are two types of actions. One thing that you may want your audience to do is something called foot in the door. It's smaller. It's consider getting a green pen. It's here's a flyer. Here's a handout about green pens. Check this out. Door in the face, the other action, is much more demanding or more demanding. It's bigger. It's buy the green pen, go to a green pen fan club event, take this diffuser home with you and try it out and let me know what you think. These are actions that are bigger. They take more time. They take more effort on the part of your audience. And we're going to check out a video at some point here soon about, that kind of better clarifies maybe what door in the face and what foot in the door are. So attention, needs, satisfaction, visualization, and action. The 5 steps within Monroe's motivated sequence. Again, you see this a lot in advertising. So we have talked in the past about types of organization, about those organizational structures: chronological, spatial, causal, problem, solution, and topical. One of these is the one type that is most commonly used for persuasion. It is problem solution. So problem solution, you'll recall, is showing the existence and the seriousness of a problem and then showing the solution. Sounds a lot like Monroe's motivated sequence, doesn't it? Right? Bringing something to your audience's attention, showing them why there's a need, showing them what the satisfaction is, if they satisfy that need, and then visualization, and then actually telling the audience what you want them to do. So 2 things you've already learned now about persuasion: Monroe's motivated sequence and the problem solution type of organizational structure. So you are becoming closer and closer to knowing and understanding and being able to use the powers. Will you use them for good or will you use them for evil? We'll see. Thank you.